Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Westeros Total War Enhanced Alpha Edition. Anyway, we'd just besieging King's Landing and Mad King Joffrey. I've decided to, well, we've got 3 full stacks of armies against Joffrey, who is a fucking shit general, against it, and his spear militia, which pretty much his army consists of spear militia. So I figured it's a bit overkill with all those armies sieging him at once. So let's send these armies and actually do something useful. We'll keep the king, obviously, sieging there. But these guys can move their forces and go move up here and take out some of Stannis' men. It's just kind of overkill keeping him there, where we don't really need him there, to be honest. But yeah, in the previous part we dealt with House Lannister, so Lannister is now completely destroyed. We have our borders secure. Tyrell is quite in control now, actually. I believe we have an alliance. They have an alliance with Martell as well. So if we can make an alliance with Martell, I believe I was sending a diplomat to do that. And I do believe once we take King's Landing and all the places in the Crown Lands, we'll give it over to Renly. And then we'll marry the current king's son, his only male son, to one of Renly's daughters, who I do believe I've seen somewhere around here. He has 2 daughters, I believe, somewhere. I'll have to clarify that later on, but that's the game plan, at least. We'll either marry our heir, or our new king, I suppose, because the Blackfish is really old now. So it'll be... he should be coming of age relatively soon. Oh god, I think we just got another fucking fray pop up.
Ready and able.
Nope, just that fray.
Seigneur.
Okay, we're going to be at war with Stannis as well, so let's
En route, Seigneur.
move on Stannis for a second.
En route. Continuing tomorrow.
We'll leave that under siege for now. There's one of Renly's princesses already.
Father only ever says good things of you, my lord.
So as long as they're still around, which they should be after all of this.
Seigneur.
You didn't mean to do that.
Able. Orders. Oui, mon roi.
And there, and then these forces can just move across that
We
way.
can go no further today, mon roi. Your will, mon roi. Orders. Mon roi.
We'll leave half a force in there in Old Oak, and leave some in Golden Grove as well.
Seigneur.
But yeah, we'll leave these guys sieging here for now. And keep sending up these 2 forces to take the other places. There, see? 2 Renly daughters that I know of anyway. See, most of the Joffrey forces consist of really shit infantry. Which is why it would just be huge overkill to have 3 of my armies on King's Landing at once. I might as well just send the king in to do the business. And wipe out Joffrey. I find it kind of funny that the last war was the war of a usurper against a mad king. And now we have yet another war against a mad king. Maybe Joffrey is secretly a Targaryen. Dun dun dun.
Orders, Seigneur. This land is yours, mon roi.
Goddamn. My chair sucks. It keeps like randomly dropping downwards. 1 second. There you go. Not particularly very professional when recording like that, is it? But the chair just like drops randomly on occasion. Kind of sucks, especially when you're recording. There you go. Renly has declared war on Joffrey. Oh no. What a damn shame.
Your will, mon roi. Seigneur. Mon offer a treaty. Ready and able.
Okay, before we declare war on Stannis, let's just make sure Stannis is not allies with anybody. They're pretty much enemies with everyone, so we'll
Oui, Seigneur. Closing to engage. Archie, we shall slaughter them. They have nowhere to run now. Sieging. We have them where we want them, Seigneur.
Okay, so we wait 2 turns and then we take King's Landing. I want to go in there and kill him myself, not auto-resolve it. Okay, let's keep bringing over Frey.
With honor. Your will, mon roi. Oui. Mon roi. Your will, mon roi. Orders.
There you go. We'll leave 2 half units just stationed in these places just to ward off Tyrell. They are my allies, but I don't trust them. I'm not going to leave my borders open to them. Okay, next turn. And after we take the Crown Lands, we'll hand it over to Renly. Renly's force is already sieging that little fort that they've got there. Now the reason we're going to hand over the Crown Lands to Renly is because I have no interest in the Iron Throne whatsoever. Nor does Tully have any claim to the Iron Throne, other than through conquest, I suppose. Don't get me wrong, if they decide to attack me or the Starks, who I already have relations with through House Karstark, it's thin relations, but nevertheless. Well, let's not forget that the Starks are actually related to my house as well. Through Caitlyn. So, or Catelyn, whatever the hell you want to call her. But, House Stark and me are pretty much related to each other, so... If Renly... Once Renly controls the Crown Lands, if Renly decides to attack the Starks or me, then I will not hesitate to take the Iron Throne. I won't go any further than that, though. Because we don't want to make this too long. Ooh, war declared, Tyrell and Joffrey. Oh no. They aren't getting along. And I just wanted them all to be friends. Yeah, I don't care.
I shall show little mercy to our foes, my king. An honor, Signor. Moving to engage the enemy. Beginning the siege at once. Your sieging army report.
You got the hand of the king, hand of the queen there. Okay, we'll give it one more turn, and then we can take King's Landing and Duskendale. We'll actually go into King's Landing and kill Joffrey ourselves with the king, though. Make for a more poetic end to the war. Although the war isn't over until we've dealt with Stannis. Afterwards. Yes, I need to I just remembered I need to send a diplomat to Dawn to get some kind of an alliance deal with Martell. So then all the South will be allied with me. Because Stark is already allied with Tully. So that's a good sign that we won't have all-out war. Because we don't want that, because I don't know when exactly... I don't know when exactly version 1.0 is coming out, so we don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. Okay, they surrender in one turn, and we will go in there and kick Joffrey's ass. What kind of traits has he got himself? Dangerously mad. Completely paranoid. Remind you of anybody? Tyrannical leader. This man's vice of drink has rendered him all but dead, incapable of standing much of the time. And yet he's a pious ruler. Yeah. Joffrey has turned into Aerys Targaryen. The late Mad King. He decided to live down the tradition of crazy-ass motherfuckers on the Iron Throne. Which is always a sad end to the Targaryens dynasty, if you ask me. Well, not an end. They're still alive and kicking, but the Targaryens themselves, they weren't all bad. There was the occasional one that went completely insane, which I think was part of their whole incest thing, but not all of them were born of incest. Yeah, as much as others. Hell, there are other families in Westeros that adopted it when the Targaryens were in control of everything. The Targaryens weren't the only ones that did it. I don't think too many people in the north ever really did it. But I think I could be getting this wrong or mixed up or something, but wasn't Tywin's wife his cousin? I remember some Lannister. I think Tywin's wife was his cousin. So it's not like the Lannisters were the only people to commit incest. Although in medieval era, I don't think marriage of cousins was that outrageous. My fucking battering ram is about to get annihilated. Okay. Looks like it's up to the siege towers then. We take the walls of the siege towers, by the looks of things. Okay then, let's just group these guys into groups of 3. 1.
Our siege towers have reached the walls. Now the butcher's work begins.
Okay, we group them in the groups of 3 and they all move up the siege towers. We'll take the gates that way. I feel so goddamn sorry for these guys. Well, actually, no, I don't. I mean, look at their defenses on their walls. They're screwed. There's the gold cloaks. Who aren't particularly gold. Or nor do they have cloaks.
Our siege towers have reached the walls.
My guys and their incredible teleporting skills.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Okay, so I don't really think they'll even be necessary to bring those guys up. We should just be able to take the walls with what units we have. Because they have, like, no defense whatsoever.
Grâce à Dieu, we have captured the enemy's walls.
See? The gates are already ours. Come on, let's get everyone through already. We don't want to sit there and fucking get annihilated by oil.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Kill Joffrey, because he's a little shit. See if we can't get some of these guys fucking out of that fire.
The enemy king flees. God has
Holy shit.
upon us this day. Attack.
You fucking pricks! Was that my faction leader or theirs? I think we just lost our king, but it didn't show up on the game for some reason. Oh, you're going to die for this, Joffrey. At least he went out the way he loved. Fighting. I mean, the Blackfish was known for being a conqueror, and he, well, he became known for being a conqueror. He kicked ass. If the Blackfish is dead, then, well, I believe House Blackwood should take over the kingship of the Reach, or at least the become the stewards of the Riverlands until Tully's son comes of age. Which I'm perfectly fine with. I like House Blackwood, and I'm perfectly happy with them becoming the stewards and guardians of the Riverlands until Tully's son comes of age. In many ways, I believe he is dead, but in many ways, it's a nice little ending, I think, to his life. I mean, he was really quite old. He spent his entire life fighting, and he died taking King's Landing against the Mad King. One for the storybooks, I think. There are far worse ways to go. He shall be remembered.
This is an act heroic which only belongs to men of great virtue and valor.
He shall be remembered. Unless, of course, it was all a fluke and he's still alive. Although I believe he died. Taking the gates from like an arrow or something must have hit him. Yeah, he's dead. Rest in peace, Blackfish. You shall not be forgotten, my friend.
We are victorious. Victory! These lands are yours, Seigneur.
At least now we can clearly see where the Freys are. I'm happy with Black Frey being the new Lord, although he's the Lord of Riverrun for some reason. I think I'll be asked whether or not I want to continue on the line later on.
Your will. To battle. The day is ours, Seigneur. This oui, mon roi. Glory to mon roi.
Anyway, Blackwood will act as a castellan and steward
Glory to France and honor.
to the Riverlands until further notice.
We will attack. God be praised for this victoire. A glorious conquest, Seigneur. Mon roi. Ready and able. Mon roi. An honor. Your will. Glory to mon roi. We attack. An order. We march on our victims, Seigneur.
What?
Breaking off the siege.
Son of a bitch. That just sucks, man. My laziness getting the hang of me again. It's the shock of the king's death that has led me to such drastic measures. He will not be forgotten, damn it! I'm just hoping that we can still claim kingship. Because I want to keep the name of King of the Riverlands. I'd like to keep it, at least. Or we bow the knee to Renly, I suppose. Or bend the knee to Renly. How do you bow the knee? Whatever. We'll see. I'm just hoping that if we claim kingship, it won't, like, declare war with Renly. Okay, that's... I don't know, do we claim kingship now, or do we wait for Tully to come of age? Yeah, we won't claim kingship just yet. I assume I can just click on Bracken and...
Ready and able.
Now where's he at?
Seigneur. Oui, mon roi.
Yeah, okay, it pops up every time you click on your faction leader, which is good.
Oui.
So, for now, Blackwood will keep the title of Lord of Riverrun and the unofficial title of Steward of the Riverlands until such a time that the Tully's youngest son comes of age and he can claim the kingship once again.
An honor.
That's the game plan, anyway.
An effective yet, Seigneur. Mon roi. As you wish. Combining your forces. Seigneur. Ah, they find us here. Of course, Seigneur. Out of sight, men. Prepare to ambush. Seigneur. You, mon roi. Mon roi. As you wish. Oui, mon roi. Your will, mon roi. Mon roi. To battle it is then, mon roi. Victoire in your name, my lord. Oui.
I will defeat you honorably, my worthy foe.
Oui. Seigneur. Your will, mon roi. Mon roi. We can get there, mon roi. Moving. Mon roi. We are Seigneur. Orders. Seigneur.
Okay then, we move all these forces on Rook's Rest. But yeah, for now we'll leave with stay with the title of Lord of the Riverrun until the youngest Tully's son comes of age and we can claim the kingship again. No, he must have been shot by an arrow when he went through the thing from the archers on the walls or something. Which kind of sucks, but... He died taking King's Landing. That's got to mean something, hasn't it? And killing and fighting the Mad King, so... There are worse ways to go, I believe.
Oui, mon roi. For the honor of France, we will attack. Seigneur. Oui, we shall slaughter them. Mon roi, your will, mon roi. To battle it is then, mon roi. Lengthy, mon roi. Moving to engage the enemy. Seigneur. To battle it is then, mon roi. An honor. Orders. Ready and able. Glory to mon roi. We attack.
Okay, once we take Rook's Rest, that'll be the end of House of Joffrey. Uh-oh. Giant army of Stannis bastards up on us.
An honor. Glory to mon roi. We attack. Mon roi. Impossible, mon roi. As you wish. Your will, mon roi. Moving to engage the enemy. Victoire in your name.
And House of Joffrey is destroyed. So we no longer need to have to worry about him.
Seigneur, an honor. Of course, where shall we strike? Oh, oui, mon roi.
Orders?
Oui,
Mon roi. We can get there, mon roi.
Seigneur. Oui, Seigneur. Closing to engage. Seigneur, we have claimed this debt.
Okay, let's repair all the damage that we've done to the Crown Lands. Which is quite a considerable bit. Okay, start rebuilding our armies because they've been relatively battered for all those damn auto-resolves that I did. Which were stupid fucking ideas. Just me being lazy. It is very late when I'm recording this, so you'll have to bear with me with that. It's my hope that claiming kingship won't break my alliance with Renly at all. But I won't claim kingship until the Tully's son is back of age. Thankfully, it keeps offering me the choice, so I don't have to worry about taking it before it runs out of time or anything stupid like that.
Oui, mon roi. Orders, an honor. Your will, mon roi. Seigneur.
No, not in there. I wanted to join with Bracken. There you go.
Seigneur. Orders, as you wish. Your will, mon roi. Seigneur. Mon roi. By your will, Seigneur. Orders. Oui, mon roi. Your will, mon roi. As you wish. Where shall we strike? Orders. Seigneur. Mon roi. Seigneur. Mon roi. Joining forces, Seigneur. Archer. An honor. En route, Seigneur. Orders. By your will, Seigneur. Oui, mon roi. With honor. Your will, mon roi.
It will be an honor to defeat you, dear foe.
Okay, we might want to pull some of our... Actually, we still have Frey on the borders over there that we could use. We might want to pull back some of our forces, retrain them, and then move on Stannis. That's the plan, anyway. Oh, for the love of God, seriously?
The enemy surround us. We are besieged.
An honor. Oui. Huh. Seigneur. Oui, an honor. For the honor of France, we will attack. Oui, mon roi. Where shall we strike? They will regret crossing France, mon roi. We shall slaughter them.
Okay, let's just keep recruiting guys and eventually bring them over to to the Crown Lands. But at least we know that the territories that Tully fought for are safely in the hands of Blackwood until his son comes of age.
Seigneur,
A hell of a lot safer than it would be if it was a fray.
we attack! God and honor. Ready and able. Oui, Seigneur.
No one shall hold that title but Renly.
We are triumphant and honor. Glory to mon roi. We attack. Seigneur, we have claimed this day. Oui, mon roi. Seigneur. Who now? And honor.
Okay, anyway guys, we'll end it here, annotation top right hand side. When we come back, we will be probably a couple of turns ahead when I've retrained my men and brought some more men into the Crown Lands so that we can move on Dragonstone and take out Stannis. Like I said, the Tully line is not extinguished. He still has 3 daughters and a son as well. So, when the son comes of age, Blackwood will hand the reins over to his son. Blackwood will obviously be given a position of power and some titles and lordships for his sons and daughters as well. But down the road, Tully will once again be king of the Riverlands. For now, he'll keep the title of Lord of Riverrun and will claim kingship when he comes of age. I'll give him the unofficial title right now of Steward of the Riverlands, or whatever the hell you want to call it. Kind of in the same way as Gondor has a Steward of Gondor before the return of the king. Anyway, actually, that is an excellent name for the next part of the video. At least for the part of the video where he comes of age, the return of the king. I'm a genius. Anyway, annotation top right hand side. That's all for now. Soul out.